really good playing that game. Very well executed, very clinical in their passing, catching, tackling, breakdown technique. They really covered all their bases, and they made it look easy, doing the simple things right.
Yeah, and good luck to them. That was a semi-final.
Yes.
So they're into the bowl final. And this next game is overseas Old Boys and Valley Broncos. They'll be the winner of this will be meeting Shandong in the bowl final, which will be played later on today. Overseas Old Boys lost all their games. They're a little bit disappointed. They looked a bit disjointed, to be fair, yesterday. Talking to the coach earlier on, they are determined to come back and put out a better performance. Any thoughts about the Valley side?
Well, Valley have some favourites of mine. Lewis Wilson, Hong Kong Women's interim head coach currently. So it's hard not to cheer for my favourites, and obviously Saloom is a Hong Kong Sevens legend.
Yes, that's
playing against his retiree friend Max Woodward.
Yes, they're pretty much retired at the same time, didn't they? And it's good to see them back, even if it's not at the stadium, a full stadium at the Sevens. It's great to have them here at the 10s.
Well, arguably almost better than the Sevens, maybe, perhaps, if we're really selling it.
Yes, well, it is. It's probably the best 10s in the world, as we've generally always called it, because of the quality of play. And each year the quality gets higher and higher.
Oh, great offload there. Oh, another razzle-dazzle offload to keep the ball alive. Joe Denmark getting perhaps manhandled a little bit over there. Spreading the ball wide. Looking for an edge, trying to find that cut, but well taken there by MK. Looks like the Old School boys are stringing together some good phases.
Yeah, this is much better than the games I saw yesterday from Old Boys. Obviously, the coach's magic is working wonders here.
Do you know the coach personally, or is that just unbiased?
It's Max's dad.
Okay. So unbiased.
Yes.
Objective.
He did pay me to say all of that, to be fair.
Well done to keep the ball alive. Oh, great intercept and a runaway try. Can he make it all the way to the try? Yes, he can. A great defensive read and a great stride out to the try line.
It looked like he was regretting it halfway down because he was looking for a rest, I think.
I think he was looking for support but saw no one, so realised if he was on his own. That's always the worst feeling, realising you're on your own,
yes,
all the way to the try line.
Nowhere to hide, it's up to you to run it in. But excellent stuff, and great start for Broncos.
Perhaps the Old School boys will be looking to maybe keep the 50-50 offloads.
Yeah, you can overdo it, and it's great when it works, but to it all the time is it requires a lot of skills and a lot of support and a lot of structure. So
a great contest, and we're coming back for a penalty. I'm not totally sure why. I think I missed that. A good hard carry, but just didn't quite go to hand. Leg drive, looking for some offload support. Now we're working down this right edge. Another offload to keep the ball alive. Now we're looking at perhaps a bit more structure here down the middle.
Yeah, and it's keeping the ball for them. It's pretty effective.
Yeah, they've got some good phases built, some good momentum, some physicality both in attack and defense.
Yeah, when in doubt, just go forward.
Always keep the ball, go forward. Not got a 9 out the back, bit of a slow ball, but we're looking for a chip through. Almost collected. Ball still bobbling on the floor, and great.
Oh,
wow! What an offside. A great intercept of the ball.
yes, I was thinking it's a bit like basketball, that, wasn't it?
He knew exactly where that was going. Another intercept by Valley Broncos. And I think we're going for a quick tap here. And it looks like we've got a big carry incoming. Big strong carry and double tackle there by Valley Broncos. Very flat ball.
Yeah, he just got a wee bit ahead of him to the ideal pass.
A great run, a great line run, but not quite gone to hand.
And they've cleared the bench, my goodness.
If you've got one opportunity to substitute, might as well substitute all of them. Rest and recovery, rest and recovery.
Yes. Valley seem to do a lot of that.
Yes, I think it seems to be a trend in both men's and women's, but I'm sure there's strategy and rhyme and reason to that. So a scrum and an exit from Valley Broncos. Looks like they've got their second row out the back. Maybe I'm just judging harshly, but
well, yeah, they've just got a lot of tall players. But a good scrum, and it's
gone for the boot downtown,
which can be very effective, especially as the number 5 for Old Boys isn't the fastest guy on the pitch.
He's done well to collect it and wait for his support to kind of get around him. And recognition of grass and space down the back, putting Valley under pressure. A lucky bounce into the post.
Yeah, that was a good shot, actually, wasn't it? That was all planned, of course.
Of course. It looks like Valley's looking to run the ball out, but got another big carry here by Valley. A little bit isolated, but ball has been retained, and again confident to run the ball out from their own try line. And just lost the ball in contact, looking for that offload.
Now let's see what we can see from the Old
great
Boys.
feet.
Big
left foot step has earned him a try in this left-hand side. That was a big step, very deceptive.
Yes, again, a great piece of individual skill, which brings 7-5, and I think that's probably a fair reflection of the game so far. Both teams have shown a bit, they've also dropped the ball a bit, so it's not been perfect, but both teams are pretty well matched, and well, there's a place in the final for the bowl offering for the winner.
I'm sure there's lots of passion and intensity from both sides wanting to win that final spot in the bowl final.
As expected, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tussle.
Very back and forth rugby so far.
Anybody's game still?
Yes. So with 2 minutes to go in the half.
Great take there out the back for Valley. Tried to go for the scoot and almost got done for there by the Old School boys. Some big carries up the middle here for Valley.
But both teams have exactly the same tactics. Just give it to the big lad and run down the middle. But
great hands there on the edge. Just gone forward.
Hey.
Touchy has called a forward pass here from Old School boys.
That's annoying. Having created that space, which is hard to do in this match, to give a forward pass at that moment is it will not please the coach. I know that. Yeah.
Sure, it's not pleasing anyone. Seems like we've gone back to something else though, not just the forward pass.
Right. again, something I missed.
Yep, well, you and me both. So that's what happens in back and forth rugby. Lots of calls, lots of advantages.
Well, the referee enjoys it. That's the main thing.
I'm sure his brain is working hard. A scoot to the left, and he's darted off by himself. Oh, a little bit of a show and go, but has been caught by Joe Denmark. A great cover tackle there. And a big carry up the middle. Another scoot there to get the ball to the big ball carriers. Looking for a little bit of a chip through. Came off the foot a bit awkwardly and has now landed back in the hands of the old school boys. Valley are working really hard in the breakdown to win that ball back.
It's pretty disruptive, and even if they're not getting the ball, the old boys are only getting very slow and difficult to use ball.
Oh, taking the quick tap and gone for the kick, all in one, an all-in-one show. And it's a race. Can hear their teammates screaming, kick it out to end that first half.
That's the end of the first
Take some pressure off.
Well, an excellent half, actually. Both teams seemingly having the same tactics. And really, it's a try apiece, although Broncos did manage to get the conversion, so they're in the lead 7-5 at the moment.
It's been a great half of rugby. It's been very even matchup, utilising very similar strengths. Big carries up the middle, big hits both in and around that breakdown. Let's see if coming into the second half, either team will maybe change it up a little bit to see if they can find opportunity elsewhere. Yeah,
I think the thing I see is that it would be good to see if they just vary it a bit, because they may well find that the defence is all around the centre and there's space on the wings. That would be my team talk at half time. So
play a bit more edge to edge, maybe fatigue. Well, once everyone's under fatigue, playing that edge to edge game can be really taxing for defence. And then
that's the worst thing, isn't it?
And then having to defend through the middle is even worse. So maybe a little bit more ball movement from both sides could be effective going into the second half. Looks like some tired faces coming off the field here
at
the second half.
My perception is they didn't really use their subs in the first half.
No, old school boys.
Old boys, yeah.
They kept a lot of their starting players on in that first half.
So I'm not sure what tactic you would call in that, but let's see how it goes. Certainly towards the end of that half, the old boys looked a lot stronger than they did at the beginning. So whatever they've got on at the moment is probably their strongest side.
Yeah, it looked like they were like the momentum was shifting towards the old school boys, and their attack was looking a lot more effective than at the start of the first half. And let's see if they can maintain that coming into the second half. Starting off with the defence, though, they've collected and defended that kickoff receipt quite well. Trying to messy the breakdown, but didn't quite go to plan. They've conceded a penalty there, given Broncos the opportunity to have some fast counter-attack. Again, another penalty. Probably not helping their momentum shift.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get the momentum if you're giving away penalties. Is that? Yeah.
And they've managed to turn it over.
Yeah.
Big carry there, double tackle. And we're going back for this advantage here. And gone for the quick tap. Giving it to a big ball carrier, a little bit isolated there, given... Tried to go for the release and pick and go, but ref said that he did not release before he got up.
Yes,
so the ball's gone back to Valley. And they've earned themselves a 10-meter trot backwards.
Yeah, it's... He did get isolated. You can sort of see it. You've got no one to blame but yourself there, to be honest. But it's always good to have a bit of a chat with the referee.
The trot back is a shameful one, I think. The 10-meter walk backwards. That's not one you ever want to do.
Well, it was 10 yards of my day. It wasn't so bad.
Oh, quick line out to the front.
Old school line out, nice and simple.
Oh, almost created that 2-on-1 on this edge, giving Saloon some space, but he's still working hard, using his feet to make it hard for the defenders. An opportunity to scoot, and he's darted through. Great cover tackle made. Numbers here on this edge. A missed pass. Oh! Missed pass, and he's managed to slip. He let the ball slip through his fingers.
Yes.
That was super unfortunate.
You only gave away a try, so don't worry too much.
But old school boys are taking full advantage of this counter attack and have made great meters on this left edge. Oh, and we've gone for a forward pass.
Well, it was a great patch to the pay. What was impressive there was the way that after the mistake had been made by Valley Broncos, the old boys came at them and got back into the, up to the 10-meter line very quickly. And that's the point, is that you pounce on any opportunity as quickly as possible. And that, unfortunately, again, another basic mistake, but you could certainly see the intent from the overseas old boys there.
Yeah, I mean, in tight games like this, every opportunity matters, and for Broncos to have made an error on that 2-on-1, lost that try-scoring opportunity, but the positive side is that the old school boys definitely seized the day in that counter-attack.
Yeah, it's good rugby, basically.
Yeah, good rugby, very back and forth, good intensity. Let's see which team can sustain it for the next 6 minutes of this game.
There's still nothing in it.
Oh, great short ball.
Until I said that. Yeah. That's very well taken. Again, great line.
He almost looked surprised he had the ball. He was a bit slow first, and then he realised he had the ball and really took off.
But the afterburners seem to work quite well there.
Yeah, full turbo on that one. No, that was a great ball right in front, and a great line. Identification of space.
Well, this is where the character comes in. You're going to have about 5 minutes from overseas old boys. This is their chance now they'll get the kick, and they're going to have to get some points out of the possession from the kick.
I suppose retaining possession now is the most important thing for the overseas old boys. A very good low-hanging kick and a good contest in the air, but just not forward. So advantage with the overseas old boys. A little bit of indecision there by the 9 at the back of the ruck.
Yeah, but
still working well.
It's working well. They've got possession.
Managed to find an edge, and now they've got a good attacking shape here on this edge. A missed pass, not quite in front, but still breaking tackles. Found the offload, and support on the inside by Max Woodward, and he's striding out to the try line. An easy run in for Max Woodward.
That's an excellent try. Again, well worked. Everybody, the whole team are part of that. And they created space just by moving the ball quickly to the wings.
Yeah, and simple execution, catch, pass, well executed, clean, crisp passing.
Able to hang on to the pill and get the ball through the hands, find the outside channel, and reward is there for them.
They still need maybe perhaps one more try to put them over. Valley Broncos. But with rugby like that, it will only take them about a minute if they can keep that momentum and keep that accuracy in attack.
Yeah, I mean, well, we said they're going to have to score. The old boys are going to have to score from that, and they did. Let's be fair. And actually, they haven't managed to convert their 2 tries, so there is a 4-point lead for the Broncos.
A great overlap here on the
which
side.
Could come back to haunt overseas old boys if we go into if we get another try from both sides.
Another overlap on this right-hand side, and MK's taking full advantage.
That's a lovely
Found
pass.
his inside support with a double miss.
Valley showing their pace in the outside channels.
Valley are working hard to keep that ball alive and keep that momentum and forward running. Oh, just lost that ball in an overhead catch and tackle.
That's excellent defence.
Scrappy defence, but well executed. Good low chops.
And any idea what the lines or the assistant referee say?
That's a really good question. I actually wasn't watching.
We were watching the ball.
I was watching something else.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're watching. I'm not watching this game. No, I've managed to miss every single penalty that he scored, so that's great.
We probably need to go on a course, don't we?
Learn the rules of the game.
Yes, yeah. Never too late.
No, it's never too late. Oh, we've got a yellow card. Unfortunately, we actually have no idea why.
Yes. Well, he's looking guilty as he's running off, so...
Tail between the legs.
Yeah.
Oh, a dodgy tackle. Okay. Okay. So playing one man down for this last minute and a half.
Down by 4.
Going to be tough for the old school boys to...
Yeah, they did.
No means Mount Everest. Definitely on here still.
Well, we're going to ask them to do the impossible, really. They need to win the scrum ball somehow. It's not their put in. And they're going to have to get hold of the ball, get possession as quickly as they possibly can if they're going to do anything. And commentators curse, I'm not sure, but it looks like they should get the put in.
Reset. This is an important piece of defence here for the overseas old boys. 3-on-4 is quite a tough ask for any team, any player. So it's all about that communication, connection, and it's especially hard in the last minute of the second half. This is going to be a mentality thing. Oh, taking the ball for himself.
Yeah, that's the one thing you didn't need to do, but I suppose you kept possession, so you can't really fault them for that.
Some messy ball here from Valley. And some nice feet here from the old boys. And a great offload. Another great offload. A bit isolated, but ball still collected and retained. Maybe a 2-on-1 here down this right-hand side. An attempt at slowing down this ruck. Can they keep the momentum they've created? Oh, almost a great offload. Some turn, kick it out.
Oh, that was a spirited overseas old boy. That was a great attack, probably the best attack in the second half. But Broncos came out the winner there, and I'm probably going to say I think they probably deserved it.
They did deserve it. We saw a bit of what the overseas old boys are capable of. It's unfortunate they didn't get to execute that from the start, but they left it all out on the field to the last minute. It was great to see their efforts all the way to the end.
As we get ready for the next round of games, to feature